The first step in applying to colleges is figuring out where you want to go. And actually, this can be a little bit tricky. There's a lot to consider. Do you want to go to school in a small town or in a big city? Academically challenging school or more of a balance? Do you want to be on a big campus or a smaller campus? These are a lot of things that can make that decision really hard. But personally, when I work with students in my college counseling, I always try to help them find their perfect fit for what they're looking for. We talk about different programs that are offered at different schools, and we start with some of those questions I started with just now, and we sort of weed through them. And I highly, highly encourage all of my students to do some research on their schools so that when they go to apply, they feel really comfortable. I loved my school that I went to, and it was my perfect fit for me. And so I always share that story as well. I remember it really clearly. I was a senior in high school. My best friend was a freshman at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois. I'm from Illinois, and my dad took me up there one weekend to go visit him. And as we were driving through the city, and I saw Loyola-Chicago. And what was ironic is I actually hadn't thought about Loyola-Chicago, but I really wanted to go to school in a city and somewhat close to home. So I had been applying to other great schools like Marquette in Milwaukee or DePaul in Chicago. But when we drove past Loyola, I thought, oh my gosh, this could be perfect for me. It was right down the road from Northwestern. It was a great mix for me. It was academically challenging, but not so much where I was spending all of my time studying and things. It was in a city, like I said, which also gave me a lot of opportunities that maybe I wouldn't have had at other schools. I worked at a radio station. I had an internship at a radio station downtown, and got to have all sorts of experiences with little field trips and projects throughout the city. And it was also the perfect size for me. It was just enough people there to make it feel big, but in the end of the day, it was kind of a small school, and we were right on Lake Michigan. Beautiful campus that had one right on the lake and another campus downtown where you could take classes back and forth. It was my perfect fit. I sort of stumbled upon it, but once I did, I definitely did the research and realized that that was the school for me. And whenever I work with students now, I say, listen, what's most important to you? Let's think about that and then find your perfect fit. And once my students have a goal in mind, it makes our essays, it makes that whole process a lot more enjoyable, less stressful because we have a goal in mind and they're looking forward to actually getting admitted. And I said that one of my favorite parts is getting the beginning part, getting kids to find their perfect fit, but clearly the best part is when they're actually admitted to the school that they love. And oh, by the way, before I go, Loyola, go Loyola all the way.